Morning, guys. I just wanted to go live. I got a few minutes here. Hopefully, answer some of your questions if you have any. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. I hope you can hear me all right. Let me know if you can hear me all right. Just want to come on here. I want to try to go live more often whenever I get a chance. Now that did you hear that? Now that the kids are back in school, I can try to go live more. So hopefully, everybody's doing all right. I want to answer a few questions I've been getting, especially on some of my cooking videos. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me all right? Let me know if you can hear me all right, Wonder Pet. Yeah, on some of my cooking videos, I know I cook a lot with beef, and I get some questions about, do I drain the meat? All right, let's go, Wonder Pet. So do I drain the meat? And typically I don't have to because I use a leaner meat. I try to use between let's just say a 90 to 96. 96 is the leanest I've found. And so whenever you cook with meat like that, you don't have to worry about draining it, which I've found. Also, I add in the kettle and fire bone broth. I try to add that in all the time, except for yesterday I ran out. If you run out, it's all right. Just I like to add in like maybe 1/4 cup of water. It matters how much beef you're cooking as well. And if you cook with the cottage cheese, like I always say, like I always cook with that cottage cheese, man, it gives it a mixture of flavor, and it keeps it to where it doesn't get too dry. So man, I got one coming out tomorrow. What's it? Yeah, I got a video posting tomorrow that I'm working on. Man, this meal is good. You don't want to miss this one. I'm telling you, it's good. I'll probably have it again today. But yeah, so that's one of the questions I've been getting. I got it from a few people, and you don't have to. If you cook with a more fattier meat, like a 80-85% beef, then there's going to be a lot of grease in there. If you want to, you can take it out. So it's kind of a personal preference, but I keep the meats lean, as lean as possible, but just see what's on sale really, because man, those prices are just crazy. All right, so like that last video I posted, I was at Walmart, and anytime I'm at the store, this is another tip. I've been getting a lot of comments about, well, I don't speak about cost in my videos, and most of my videos aren't videos that, where I'm saying, hey, eat this for this much money, $5 to get you this meal, this and that, because every location is different. Wherever you live is different. What I can recommend is that you always, hey, what's up? That you always look for the sales, man. Usually the sales will come out on Tuesdays, and whenever you walk into a store, even if I'm not going in, let's say I'm going just to grab some milk, I will stop by the meat aisle. I'll stop by the beef and chicken aisle because that's my main sources of protein. And a lot of times, man, you check them dates and they will have that on sale sticker on that joker. And if you can get them on sale now, that's when you go get them, okay? So if you have to, like the other day, man, I was at Walmart. I posted it in that last video that I posted on Wednesday, was it yesterday? Yeah. That last video, I told, man, I was at Walmart. I wasn't even trying to buy any meat, but I saw, it's like, man, they had 96 lean meat for $4. $4. I mean, you cannot find a pound of beef for $4 anywhere. 96 lean, come on now. So, I got a couple of them because Walmart will drop them stickers on there, boom, let you know that it's, this thing's only $4. Now, you got to watch the dates. And, if you have to, take that joker home, wrap it in something, put it in a freezer bag or something like that, and stick it in the freezer. Make sure you put the date on there, put it in the freezer. And then what you do, like maybe the night before or the morning of, whenever you plan to eat it, let's say you plan to eat it for breakfast, take it out the night before, throw it in the fridge so that when you wake up in the morning, it should be good and thawed, all right? So that's just something that I suggest you do. Anytime, man, the other day I went to Kroger, and them jokers had chicken breasts, BOGO, buy one, get one. I said, what? I got on that. Now, one big pack was like $18, but you got another eight big pack for free. Man, I took them jokers home. I ate a few of them, of course. And then the other ones, I just broke them down. I, weighed them out, and then I put them in the bags, and I put like how much it weighs in each bag. So, I know for lunch, boom, I'm gonna grab me a bag that's 5 ounces of protein, or I'm gonna grab me a bag that's 8 ounces of chicken. So I can, it's just whatever you do. So just make sure you get, go get a scale. You got to get a scale. They're not expensive. I mean, you get them you can get them anywhere, Amazon. You can get them at Walmart. I mean, anybody has scales. you know, probably around 15, 20 bucks to set you straight. It doesn't have to be nothing special, but just something that you can weigh your food out with, get you a scale, get you some measuring cups, and you're on your way. You got to hold yourself accountable. All right. So that's what I do. I always recommend you measure everything and you track everything. If you want to know where you're at, that's what you have to do, in my opinion. Okay. That's how I've gotten to where I'm at. That's how I stay lean year round. And then now I've been doing it so much or for so long that I don't, I can kind of eyeball, 5 ounces of chicken but I still weigh it because, I don't know, that's just me. I still weigh, I don't have to, but I still do. And I still measure everything out. And cause I just, I've just gotten so used to it. So it'll, even if you don't plan to do it forever, at least this will get you to know like where you stand. Cause that's what I get from a lot of people. They ask me for help and they're like, man, I think, I've been eating healthy though, man. I've been eating, I'm like, all right, well, tell me what you ate on Friday. That's how I usually start out. Just tell me what you ate on Friday. And usually we can find out how healthy they're not eating and they think they are, right? And then I'm like, look, I want you to take 2 to 3 days and just track everything you eat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, track everything you eat. And then you'll see either you're not getting enough protein, you're getting too many carbs that you don't need. There's nothing wrong with carbs, but it's the junk that you don't want to get, And so, and then they go out to restaurants and they're like, well, I ate a grilled chicken poke bowl or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, you don't know what they're putting in there. So, I mean, I eat this and that for lunch every day. I got to walk over here to this restaurant, but I get the blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, well, if you do that every single day, that stuff's going to add up, man. Oh, let me read some of these comments. Hold on. Now they're starting to come through. From the label, the fats or oils that come out of the beef are factored into the calories. All right, there we go. Let's see here. I use this scale to bag the meat. All right. Where's your husband this morning? I don't have a husband. Could you stay at the same weight and lose body fat over a period of time? I guess if you replace it with muscle, you can. Hey, good morning, Vincent. So the question was, could you stay at the same weight and lose body fat percentage over a period of time? Yeah, body fat, you can lose body fat. But staying at the same weight, when you lose that body fat, your weight's going to go down a little bit. Now, if you're building muscle as well, muscle has some weight to it as well. So I would say, focus on, that's the thing. A lot of people get with the scale. People get, weigh themselves every single day. Oh man, I'm not losing weight. It's Wednesday. I started on Monday and I'm still not, or whatever. And they just don't give it enough time. You have to give yourself enough time. You got to first of all, be consistent, hold yourself accountable and just give it some time. It's going to take time, man. You didn't get in a position where you're at in 3 days and you're not going to lose it in 3 days. All right. So just remember that slight deficit plus working out. Yeah, there we go. Wonder Pet. Losing inches, but weight still the same. So you're saying you're losing. So that's another thing. How do you feel? That's what I go by. How do I feel? I look at myself every morning in the mirror. I'm like, okay, well, where am I at? I see how I feel when I put my clothes on. I gotta watch the time here because I gotta head out. Okay, so and am I feeling like I'm, like I just don't feel good in my clothes right now? Like they're getting a little too tight for how I like them or something like that, or I haven't been feeling. I look at myself in the mirror in the morning, same time, and you're like, I got some work to do. Let me go ahead and get back on track. And usually when that happens, I think, yeah, I have been a little off of my nutrition, So I know where I need to make the changes, and it's fine. You don't have to make drastic changes. You don't have to, that's it. I'm only drinking water and eating lettuce, or something like that, because you can only do that for so long until you go back to that same person that you were, So. Yeah, but yeah, all the questions, all the comments, everything on the videos, man, they've been great. Hold on. Sorry, I'm so thirsty from talking. Sorry for drinking on the microphone. I know some people that'll get to that sound of drinking, but yeah. So I just want to come on and answer some questions. So yeah, the drain the meat, There was, what was another question? Oh, fiber. I got a question this morning on fiber. Well, I've gotten a couple comments on my fiber because a lot of my videos are about helping you get more protein. All right, more protein into your diet somehow, some way. I've been doing this a long time, and I like to change my meals up. I like to make the meals for the family different. And if you just eat the same stuff over and over and over again, some people can. You know, I used to sometimes, and then you just get bored. And then when you get bored of what you're eating, you're gonna grab something that's like, oh my gosh, I need something else. So I've found ways to make tastier options just by doing it over the years, you know. And I'm like, you know, if I can share that with you, if I can give you some ideas, you don't have to use these ideas. Okay, let me just put that straight. You don't have to use these ideas. I'm not making you do anything. If whatever I talk about in the video, I'm like, here, you can try this. Well, that has this ingredients and that, then you know what? Don't do it. You know, like if it doesn't, I always say, if it doesn't fit into your diet, doesn't fit into your nutrition goals, don't do it. Okay. Go make your own decisions. Look at the labels, you know, read up on it. Make some comments for sure. Let me know. Cause I mean, I love the comments. I love the suggestions. You know, I learn something new from you guys all the time. Like there's some things I'm like, whoa, I've never heard of that, man. I'm gonna be on the lookout for, or I've never heard of this certain thing. And I'll go research it. And I'm like, hey, I learned something new today. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, this is a journey. This is not something that's gonna happen overnight. And we don't all know everything. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there that'll sit here and tell you like, oh, well, I know, you know, I'm a nutritionist and this and you need blah, blah, blah. That's fine to share it. You know, that's great. Let us all know. That's why I say put it in the comments so other people can read it and be like, oh, you know what? I read this comment on that one post about protein and they said this. Let me go look that up and make my own decision. How about that? You know, that'll work out good. All right. Now, hold on. Oh. I gotta watch my tripod here. My tripod is kind of broken. I noticed a big difference when I cut carbs down. I look better. Yeah, so when you cut carbs, so if you cut carbs, you're gonna start releasing all your water and everything. You're gonna get more of a like a drier look, I guess you can say, because the water's heading out. That's why if you cut carbs, I know I get some comments about sodium as well. If you're cutting carbs, if you're keto, you need to make sure you stay on top of your sodium. Because you are going to be dragging butt. I'm telling you, man, you will be, because first of all, if you're already, I mean, keto is just a whole different thing. If you're first starting to switch to keto, don't do it for 3 days and be like, it wasn't for me. It's tough, man. I mean, it's tough. So it's your body adjusting to, you know, now I'm going to use these fats for energy. I don't have any more carbs in me. But a lot of people, they switch, they go straight, okay, protein, fat, and then they knock out carbs and then wonder why they just feel like crap because they have no sodium. All right, go get you some. I mean, I put the pink salt, the Himalayan sea salt. I put that in my jug of water all the time. That's an easy way to get it. You know, measured out, little teaspoons. You can do that. You can go get a product called LMNT. It's LMNT. Those come in these little packets. Target sells them now, man. I saw them at Target. Look out, Target. Come on now. Target sells them now. I get them on Amazon as well. Those I like to, whenever I travel, I'll take those with me because they have 1,000 milligrams of sodium in them. Oh my gosh, 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Yeah, if you're keto, you need some sodium, okay? So don't be afraid of it, all right? You know, unless you go to your doctor and doctor says, okay, well, that's the other thing. Go to your doctor first. See what your doctor says, all right? And, you know, and maybe go see a nutritionist, all right? So see what works for you, but you got to get some sodium in, all right? Don't be afraid of it, okay? But yeah, LMNT is great. They come in these little packets that are easy to travel with. They have a little flavor in there, tastes great. If you're fasting, they say that you can use those in the morning as well. If you wake up, you're like, man, I'm starving, but you know, you're depleted. Put some LMNT in your water. It won't break your fast, okay? And I fasted before too. And so whenever I do things, I like to be strict. Like, man, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, you know, halfway do anything. I'm gonna handle business. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and I'm gonna do it right. You know, and I'm gonna see what I learned from that. But yeah, so I fasted before too, and you know, it works for people. Some people doesn't. Intermittent fasting, you can do that. I feel like I'm just kind of going off on different things. Me being a trucker. My snacking habits can be better. Yeah, so snacking's tough. That's why I like to make those videos about snacking. Because snacking, man, snack time is you know, like my man here is a trucker. I can't see you. Did you do? Oh, Vincent, yeah. So as a trucker, man, that's tough. You know, anytime I go anywhere, I travel a lot, and I'm always thinking, man, it is so easy to grab the wrong stuff, right? So you got to be prepared. That's why I like to make those videos. Hey, if you're traveling, not just traveling on an airplane, if you're traveling in your vehicle, if you're going to pick up the kids from school and you're sitting there in the vehicle, you're like, man, I am starving. You got to stay ready, because not you're going to get home, you're going to be starving, and you're probably going to, not grab the best decision possible. Okay, so make sure you keep stuff like that in stock. That's why I like to make those videos as well. Okay, for me, okay, sorry. Wonder Pet, use the package rule when trucking. Oh, okay, okay. I'm a truck driver too. Let's go, truck driving. Man, much respect for sure. Costs a bit more basically, but snacking is the issue. Set aside $500, $700 for the prepackaged snacks, resulting in once it's gone, it's gone. Great idea, Wonder Pet. Let's go. See, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. That's what I'm talking about. There's ways to do it, okay? You just can't give up, And if you do happen to fall off, if you're out there, you're like, dude, this is all I got. I got to eat it. I'm starving. Then handle it, and then just make the next decision better than that one, okay? Don't fall off. Don't give up. Don't go, well, this is not going to work for me. It can work for you. Alternate sweet and savory. Yeah, that's why I like to add because sweet goes great. Salty and sweet go great. I sipped the watermelon one. It's good. Are you talking about the LMNT? Yeah, it's good, man. I'm telling you. To my trucker buddies, what is your go-to snacks? Chomps, pre-made trail mix, Quest chips. I'm telling you, you look at my videos, that's what I talk about. How do you feel about steak and rice for a meal, man? Steak and rice, come on now. If rice is in your nutrition, go ahead, go for it. I love rice. Like I said in my, I think the video is coming out tomorrow maybe. There's nothing wrong with rice, man. That is my go-to. White rice, man, that's my icy. Oh man, if you eat rice, put your eggs with some rice and just mix that joker up, man, it is so good. I'm trying to throw a little salt on top. So good, man. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, for sweets, my gummy berries, etc. Oh yeah, just to get the sweet, right? Just to get the sweetness. All right, guys, it's I got to roll, man. I got a meeting to get to right now. But hey, it's good talking to you guys. I think what I'll go ahead and do. I'll go ahead and let this post. So hopefully these comments will help somebody out. Throw me some comments, man. I'm here. I'll try to come on more now that I get a little bit more time and answer some of your questions, or just talk with you. And hey, good luck to everybody. Stay up, just stay consistent, work on your discipline. That's what I always say. It's a daily thing. It's not something that you did yesterday and you're like, okay, I got discipline now, let's go. No. It's something that you got to work on, because if not, you're going to lose it. Okay. So, and then take 30 minutes for yourself somehow today on your fitness. 30 minutes for yourself, at least 30 minutes. If you get 15, that's fine. Okay. Go for a 15-minute walk. If you're on the phone, get up and walk around the house while you're on the phone. A lot of times when I'm answering your comments and stuff, I make sure I'm not sitting down, so I know I'm on here sitting down, but I may try to make sure I'm not sitting down. I'll like, okay, well, I'll go walk around the house, or I'll go for a walk, or, I'll get on a treadmill or something like that and just answer the comments. So I'm actually moving, I'm getting my steps in, okay? Try to get your steps in, try to work on yourself, go to the gym, or if anything, wake up 30 minutes earlier and watch how much more you can get done just by waking up earlier. 30 minutes, come on now, you can do that, and let's see, yeah, H-Town, let's go. Yeah, man, I've been a Strohs fan for a long time. Okay, what's your input on vitamins? Yeah, just take a daily vitamin. That's what I do, multivitamin. There's so many of them that are out there. You just try them out, see what works for you. Some people say, oh, this one you're gonna, it's not gonna work. This one's not gonna. Just try it. Try one. Something's better than nothing. All right, I promise you that. So, but of course, try to get your vitamins from actual foods and fruits and vegetables. I know people don't think I eat those because all I talk about is protein. Not true. I'll go ahead and make a video on that as well. So hopefully it'll help. Yeah, man. The trucker friends, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, I got much respect for them truckers for sure. No doubt. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I got to hit this meeting real quick, but appreciate everything. I'll let this post, and man, everybody have a great day. Let's keep getting better. Let's go.